Shalom Akim, all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to you, Akim, doing the work in truth and sincerity. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for the purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by the copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Fair use, copyright disclaimer claimed. So I'm going to play a couple of these videos. Basically, this video is going to be something along the lines of shameful spewing on Esau, aka the so-called white man's glory. You know, there have been several videos on it. However, this is just another one. And I'm going to play about 2 minutes of this video because they're going a little in depth of, you know, the Epstein files, which is a shame on all you so-called white people, you edomites. And because you go around the world trying to police the world saying one thing, but y'all leaders are a bunch of PDOs. You know, all of y'all leaders around the world, around the globe. And this Epstein file, basically, it proves it. It just proves it. And there's really nothing good you can say about it, because Esau, you Edomites say you want to know the truth of the Epstein files PDO ring, but you actually really don't want to know. So you can continue Edomite supremacy, so aka white supremacy around the globe, or white superiority around the globe. At the same time, plausible deniability, plausible denying what your world leaders really do, other than the murder around the globe that you do to other people, whether it's ethnic cleansing in Gaza, genocide, and all the other horrible atrocities that you Edomites do around the world. The reason why the world has no peace is because of your people. Whether you blame it on the JOOs, which are just Edomites that's being the biggest identity thieves on the planet, or your regular leaders, whether it be over here in America or in Europe. But this Epstein file proves one thing: your people are not fit for rulership. This is what they do in their private time while they lie to everybody else. So let me play a couple minutes of this.
Lord Peter Mandelson, pictured in his underwear with a young woman inside a property linked to convicted pedophile Jeffrey Epstein.
A room full of scriptwriters couldn't pen something more damaging or more improbable than this whole scandal.
And another disturbing image, a former prince crouched over a young woman.
The images are rather shocking, with this very sort of lascivious grin on his face.
These images, showing two of the UK's most powerful men, were published by the US Department of Justice last week, part of a massive 3.5 million document release known as the Epstein Files.
Anybody who was meaningfully involved with Jeffrey Epstein either liked what he was doing, didn't care about what he was doing, or was deliberately indifferent to what he was doing.
Right, so, you know, I'll leave this video at that. You can watch the whole video if you want. You see the title, and you see it's by ABC News in depth. So, yeah, you can watch the rest if you want. Hey, you see another Edomite president. You know, I played it from the beginning because this was a UK, you know, higher up official. And then, of course, it goes into Bill Clinton, which was a high-up official, a president in America. And on the side, you see the videos, Donald Trump, You know, and he's in so many pictures with Epstein. Hey, you can't deny it. So your Edomite world leaders are all a part of this. All of them around the globe. And this is the shame that you Edomites have. One of the shames. Because I actually have another video, another short that I want to play as well. And I'm going to play that right now.
Rico Jimenez. She was a Mexican model and disappeared back in 2009, of course, yet another person disappearing. She was filmed outside of a luxury hotel screaming about how they were eating people. Everyone thought she was crazy. Of course, the woman is crazy, not to be believed. Don't believe the woman. Yes, she was visibly distressed. Wouldn't you be? Making accusations against highly powerful, prominent people in society that they were eating people? That's crazy, right? She's gotta be crazy. This says here, on the yacht, he witnessed babies being dismembered, their intestines removed, and individuals eating the feces from those intestines. I guess they're just gonna call all of us crazy now. Gabriela Rico Jimenez.
So, you know, and when people get shocked by the evils that you Edomites do, and this is an Edomite woman reporting on it. However, this is your people, man. Your higher ups are doing this, man. This is how your people rule. So, Gabriela Rico Jimenez, hey, she got shocked by what was happening. They're eating babies. They eating baby feces. And she was just on this, you know, on this trip with these higher ups, rulers of the world, and she witnessed this. And of course they're gonna make her look crazy. And then of course she disappears. It's like, yeah, man, this is you devils, man. You Edomites. You wonder why we call you devils? Because you're liars. The JOOs, like I said, the biggest identity thieves on the planet. So, this is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 16. Thou art filled with shame for glory. Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered. The cup of Yahweh's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory. Everything that you devils do, man, you Edomites do, you so-called white people. Everything that you so-called white people do behind the scenes is being exposed, and it is being exposed as horrible, on a different level horrible. Not just that you commit murders, genocide, and ethnic cleansing around the globe, you also, the children aren't safe, which you claim to want to protect so much. But they're not safe from you. Just another reason why you Edomites should not be ruling anything, anywhere. The peasants, the basis of men of the planet. This is Ecclesiasticus, or Sirach in the Apocrypha, 41 and 5. Matter of fact, yeah, 41 and 5. The children of sinners are abominable children, and they that are conversant in the dwelling of the ungodly. The inheritance of sinners' children shall perish, and their posterity shall have a perpetual reproach. The children will complain of an ungodly father, because they shall be reproached for his sake. Woe be unto you, ungodly men, which have forsaken the law of the Most High God, for if ye increase, it shall be to your destruction. Why do other Edomites complain about their leaders? Because they being reproached for it. Why do they complain about their forefathers? Because they're being reproached for it. You enslaved the children of Israel with all manner of atrocities. And then this is what you do during your rulership. at the height of your rulership, the children aren't even safe. It's just like the ICE thing that's going on right now. Now ICE is performing that police brutality against Edomites, and then an Edomite woman just gets online talking about, why can't we go back to regular police brutality? Basically, or why can't you just go back to killing Jake? So that's what you Edomites do in the height of your power, man. You commit atrocities. And yes, all you Edomites are to blame, and all you Edomites, you don't deserve any type of rulership. You were never supposed to rule in the first place. The only reason you got that is because we, the Israelites, fucked up. And this is the worst kingdom. So this is the worst kingdom that has ever been. And we got to know this evil, man. This is Ecclesiasticus 10 and 8, or Sirach and the Apocrypha 10 and 8. Because of unrighteous dealings and injuries, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. Like I said, the JOOs are the biggest identity thieves on the planet. Their unrighteous dealings happen around the world. And this Epstein files, it just proves that, hey, you Edomites don't deserve any type of rulership, because nobody's safe. And that's why it's shameful spewing on you. And that's also why you so-called white people really don't want the Epstein files to actually come out, because every world leader, every one of your world leaders is on there doing some atrocious shit. Whether it's whether the children aren't safe, or they're just eating humans. And I'm gonna end it there. All praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Karkadash. Double honor to the Apostle Great Millstone. Salutations to you, Akim, doing the work in truth, sincerity. Until the next time, Shalom.